They won't let me out.
Locked up.
They won't let me out. No, they won't let me out.
Locked up.
Yeah, what's poppin'? You know how we moving, man. Titans Colosseum in the building. Yeah, my two co-hosts, they don't need no introduction. Firestone Morocco and yours truly. Let's get it. Okay, now tighten up, it's a Coliseum. Fake people, you'll never see them. Everybody authentic, dog, you can join to it, just take a DM. Everybody in the city rocking, it don't take much to be loved. I scared the doctor on my last visit with that two-tone in my blood. We don't play around, we just hold it down. They scared to play us on our side of town. Say we going through a rebuild, but are we really going through it, man? Stacking up on our receiving core, I don't see a ball going through their hands. Creeping up on our division rivals, they gon' really think that we the boogeyman. F the Ravens and the Texans, Jaguars and the Coast too. Real talk, if anybody not rocking that two-tone blue, you can catch us on a podcast. We gon' keep it real, we gon' speak fast. Always live on game day, we like Mike Keith when he yells SAG. Titans Colosseum. We be chillin' in the front row, it don't take much for you to go and see him. Titans Colosseum. Everybody authentic, dog, you can join to it, just take a deal.
You know what time it is. It's the Titans Colosseum Podcast. Tighten the f*** up. Let's go.
Man, we finna be on some bullshit tonight, boy. I tell you. Man, y'all ready to get this party started or what?
Bro, don't act like I didn't hear y'all at the beginning of that. I heard y'all.
They won't let me out. No, they won't let me go out. Hey, man, shout out to everybody watching tonight, man. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, tell a friend about us, all that good shit. Sid was in the building 2 hours early because he was so triggered, but shout out to you, Sid. Hey, that's what we here for. We here to entertain y'all, man. Shout out
Hey, I
to
was about to
Brandon
say.
Washington. Go ahead.
I was about to say, you know, he got, man, he was true, bro. He got the notification bells turned on. He's liked, he didn't subscribe. Yeah, so make sure y'all want to be on point and get notified like Sed's getting notified. Make sure y'all go and like, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on. You ain't gonna miss a thing, just like Sed.
It's okay, man. Said just he's a. You know what they told me, man. If you talk about your rival team too much, you low key a fan, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I just think they said I knew Titans fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna probably get him a Titans jersey here soon, man. And hey, just let him rock out with it, man. Hey, you already know. Hey, man. Hopefully you come to Nashville, man. When we play the Texas, man. You know I would love to meet you in real life. Said
facts.
Man, we done trolled them boys so much, man. We done made them fans. But shout out to Brandon Washington tonight, CJ in the building, Corey D in the house. Hey, man, y'all need to go on our social media accounts. Check out Corey's interview with us. Man, check out everybody's interview with us. RJ, Firestone, and our boy Chris. They held it down over at the open practice. Hey, man, it was a vibe out there, man. I could tell. And unfortunately, I couldn't be there, but man, it was great to see everybody kicking it. Shout out to Bryson Haley watching tonight. Johnny Chief in the house. Blueface in the building. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go turn Blueface up too. He running for fan of the year. Turn Blueface up. Turn all our fellow Titan fans that's running for fan of the year up, man. No matter who wins, I mean, this fan base will be greatly represented. Speaking of Chris, shout out to Chris watching tonight. D Majors in the building, boy. We kicked it Saturday night, boy. We was in there with the ball players, goddamn popping bottles, throwing money, and watching everything we watched. We can't talk about what we seen, but god dang it, hey, just know we had a time like a motherfucker, boy. Hey, shout out to Julie watching tonight. Shout out to Lord Trill watching, man. Like I said, shout out to Nancy. Like I said, make sure you like, share, subscribe, tell a friend about us, all that good shit. Y'all ready to get this motherfucker started or what?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's get it.
All right, let's get it then. Shit, open practice Saturday, man. RJ, started off with you, man. What was your thought? What was the atmosphere like out there?
It was a good atmosphere, man. I think the Titans came. I mean, the Titans fans showed up, man. They showed up, showed out, man. I mean, obviously, we wasn't gonna fill the stadium up. I mean, who's still filling the stadium for practice? But they showed out, man. Had a good time, man. It was hot out there, man. Most definitely. I mean, one of our boy Chris, man, he wound up catching a heat stroke out there or something, man. Hopefully, everything's good with him, But for the Titans on the field, man, I like what I saw, man. I mean, I like the motions. I like our offense. I mean, there was a couple times we was just I was talking, I'm in here with all the rest of the Titans. I was like, I ain't seen the Titans do that before. I mean, I seen a back shoulder throw. Like when we start doing that, we doing back shoulder throws, man. We running look like some, running bubble screens, man. I can't remember when the last time we ran a bubble screen. You know what I'm saying? It just seemed like, we've been running prehistoric football for so long. For us to see something up to date, it kind of just blew me away a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, and then on top of that, I did see that the Titans ain't got away from their old roots as well. I seen a couple 2 tight end sets out there, but we wasn't just spamming it over and over again like we've been doing it in the past. As in one of the guys that stuck out to me was weird. I don't want to get to it. Nah, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna say it because I know we're gonna talk about it later in the show. But yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, no, man, it was definitely good practice. And like you said too, bro, there was a lot of difference and changes that was good looks that like we ain't seen, I don't think ever. Like, bro, there were some motions and some shit that happened that looked like some Miami motions that you see Tyreek Hill run and you see NWI running these and some other guys running. It ain't just the running back that's running these motions either. You're in a 5 wide set, tight end might run the motion, a wide receiver might run the motion. And let us tell you this now, too. There was a bunch of 5 wide receiver sets and empty backfield sets, and then maybe pull the running back in or maybe pull the running back in closer. But this was definitely an offense that was out there ready to pass, ready to spread the defense out. And, yeah, we did do some 2 tight end sets, but it wasn't like that old school or the old style where it was like, 2 tight ends bunched on one side. We just going to load heavy on one side and then where we're going. No, it's, hey, we're one over here, one over there. And then even then there still might be that tight end pulls off that line and goes out in the motion and goes back out into the slot or something. Like there's a lot of creativity with that. And I was very excited about seeing what the defense was doing too. The battle with Snead and D-Hop, which we have some pictures here too. The battle with Snead and D-Hop was beautiful to see out there, bro. They was going one-on-one with each other, 1-for-1 step with it. Snead was locking them down. He might get the better of D-Hop one play. Next time they get matched up, D-Hop might get the better of him. Bro, but it was literally like watching truly iron sharpen iron. They was just out there getting the better of each other, battling, and it was just beautiful to see. So refreshing to see too, bro.
Man, I'm gonna be 100% real, man. Watching Snead, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. He might be a top 5 corner in the league. Like they couldn't do anything with that dude, man. Like and like the way, I mean, I'll give you this. Traylon Burks got the best of him on that play, man. I watched, because I was messing with my boy Trey, man. I'm like, because he big Burks, man. And I said, look, man. I said he on Snead, bro. I said, hey. I said, Steve finna lock his ass up. Watch what I tell you. Hey, man, Traylon, he put them hands on Traylon Burks, bro. He had him locked up, and Traylon put that stiff arm on dude and got open. I was like, you know what I'm saying? My eye blew up. I'm like, hey, yeah, okay, Traylon. You know what I'm saying? Man, he didn't get the ball thrown his way, but it was just looking at that rep like, I'm like, okay. Hey, Traylon got some strength on him, bro. You know what I'm saying? He got some strength on him, babe. Yeah. L'Jarius Sneed, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. We dead ass could do Snead Island, bro. We could do just like that. We move the safeties over to the other side of the field, man. Let Snead work on whatever corner or whatever receiver that he's gonna see on that side. Like that's how I feel, man.
Bro. And that was
Okay, so
beautiful.
we go
Too.
ahead.
You just want to see Trailing not get them hands to the face and get that hand in his chest though, right? You get that hand a little bit lower, but bro, it was beautiful to battle, bro. Like you said, there he was on them all over the place, dude. It can literally be Snead Island out there, man.
Yeah, man. So I think it's pretty well established that y'all liking Snead, liking the wide receivers, and D9. Shout out to D9 watching tonight. Shout out to Michael watching tonight. Kyle and everybody. Like, share, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. So D, he wanted to know about Calvin Ridley, and I'm gonna let y'all two talk about that. I heard a little bit about Calvin Ridley today, but y'all was out there Saturday, so talk to D and everybody about Calvin Ridley.
I'll start for Calvin really looked good to me, man. I mean, he didn't make any flashy plays, you know what I'm saying? He didn't make any big plays, but it's not like he wasn't. But I'm talking about when I watched him do drills and stuff, like you can see the speed, you can see the route running that we've all been hyping up. Like, I mean, most definitely, like he stands out when he's out there doing drills. Like you be like, okay, that's Calvin Ridley, like he fast, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I like what I saw. And he could have had a big play, but Will Levis, you know what I'm saying? He kind of threw an interception. On that interception, he underthrew him. He was running wide open the whole time, you know.
First interception of training camp, right?
Yeah, it was the first one in training camp.
Yeah, he definitely
out there throwing them every day like Messiah in Houston.
Well, and it wasn't like he just threw it, like it came out wrong. Like he didn't have his grip right on the ball. The ball came out junky. It came out a little bit quicker than when he wanted to with his release, and it was just a flying duck in the air. So let's just say, hey, bro, actually hold on to the ball, get the release, and get the follow through that you need to in those situations. But it wasn't like a bad decision throw. It was just he didn't have his hands right on that ball, or it slipped out as he was throwing, and he didn't get the full power and enforcement through it because Calvin Ridley did have him down there. He had him beat. He was gone, touchdown. Will Levis did have a good little pass to Tony Pollard out there for a touchdown deep down the sideline as well. But watching Calvin Ridley, bro, you can truly when Calvin and D-Hop step up to those wide receiver lines and runs drills, you see the difference between them and everybody else. I mean, it is just, you can just, it looks so smooth and so effortless to see Calvin Ridley run the drills, how he runs the drills and how he can turn on speed and stop it and get right back up to speed real quick too. It was, bro, I'm excited to see what he can do because that trio is looking more deadlier and deadlier the more I've seen him in person too, bro, because Ridley is definitely going to be something, a beast this year.
Yeah, Tyke Tolbert, he talked about Calvin Ridley today, and he pretty much said Calvin still trying to, get the offense down, but once he get it, I mean, this dude here is going to be a problem. And he also said something along the lines of Calvin Ridley don't even think he's that fast, but I mean, once you look at him, I mean, my God, I mean, dude has some real speed that we've been needing for a while. But let's talk about defense for a second, a little bit, or talk about defense a little bit more, man. Man, they say T Sweat had a day out there, man. Y'all tell me about T Sweat, what he was able to do Saturday.
I like what I saw from T'Vondre Sweat, man. I mean, obviously the physical stature of him, man, but when you see him on that field, man, and you got to double him, man. You have to double him, and it's gonna open up Big Jeff. It's gonna open up all these other pass rushers and these blitzers. Cause like, man, y'all see how quick, man, Kenneth Murray, dude. When I tell you, bro, he's gonna be good. That boy's gonna be good. The way that Denard Wilson is using this guy, bro, man, he's sending him on blitzes, man. He gets to the quarterback so quick. Like, it's like, man, it's defense, bro. I'm telling y'all, man. I was hyping it up during the offseason, but when I got to see it with my eyes, bro, this defense, man, I'm telling you. And then they just got T'Vondre Sweat to add to the middle to open up all these blitzes, man. If he gets hurt, man, most definitely we're gonna feel that impact, bro, when he's gone. Like he's the heart and soul of his defense. Like no BS, bro. He's the heart and soul of the defense. We need him to be healthy. We need him to be in shape. We need him to be an impact because, man, when he impacts, oh my God, ain't nobody doing anything. You can't do anything. Them two guys, man, Jeffrey Simmons and Big Jeff, man. Yeah, I mean, Jeffrey Simmons and T'Vondre Sweat are going to be a menace to the AFC South. Most definitely. I'll put my life on that.
Bro,
Man,
it was
go ahead, 5-star.
it was crazy because like watching that defense and how they blitz and everything on that for the offense is no matter what side it comes to, you can't get everybody in this situation. Somebody's getting free, whether it's Simmons, whether it's Sweat, whether it's Kenneth Murray, and bro, or Shane Ray. Shane Ray was out there getting through, bro. There was times that we couldn't even get to the second or third step for Will Levis, and one of those guys are already through because either Trevonde Sweat's pushed his one-on-one away, or they double team Trevonde Sweat, and then Kenneth Murray's already right back there, or Shane Ray is already back there. Bro, that blitzing and that scheme that they have and the power we have up front was dominating. And you didn't even really see or hear anything much from Arden Key, but yet still the defense was doing amazing out there just between those 3 or 4 guys. So, bro, this defense is going to wreak havoc. It's going to be a monster for QBs this upcoming season.
Yeah, man. RMG, if you're watching this, I know you ain't, but just in case you see this part of the show, hey, man, we gonna need to hear from you, dog. We gonna need to see you in that backfield plenty, man, because you got an aggressive DC, and it ain't no excuses. You need to have your ass in that backfield.
And I want to say this too, bro. I told y'all about Kenneth Murray, bro.
Yeah, you've been telling us, bro. I didn't believe you, bro. I didn't believe you, bro.
I think this picture here. Yeah, but see here, like if you notice, there's that white jersey right there by Will Levis. That's Kenneth Murray, just right there through the line, ready, about to get him. It like Kenneth Murray was on that stuff, bro. He was through there quick. If Pollard went out for a route, Kenneth Murray was on him. We show that clip or those photos of Snead versus D-Hop and Snead locking D-Hop down, them going 1-for-1. But if you pay attention to the back half of that picture too, Kenneth Murray is locking down Tony Pollard, and actually the ball is coming to Tony Pollard, and he makes a play on that, and Tony Pollard don't even make the catch on that. So Kenneth Murray wasn't only out there and like blitzes, but in run stop and in pass coverage, bro, he was playing extremely well. I mean, I was looking for Cedric Gray, but bro, my eye just kept gravitating to Kenneth Murray.
Keep it 100, bro. I think we upgraded from Aziz. I like him more than I like Aziz, bro. I don't keep that. I ain't even saying that because he went to the Texans. I'm just saying that, man. I could feel his impact, bro. Like he's fast, bro. He's running all over the place, bro. And I mean, like I said, I just thought he just didn't have it up here. I just think, honestly, at this point, it was the Chargers, bro. I think it was the Chargers. I think it was Brandon Staley, bro.
Defense was messed up for the Chargers, man. I mean, shoot, you had Khalil Mack, you had Joey Bosa, and they wasn't even getting off like they usually get off, man. I mean, the Chargers defense was just bad all around, man. But man, let's talk about the dislike. I mean, there was a glaring dislike. I mean, I'm not concerned about it at this point, but it's definitely something to talk about, and that's the Titans offensive line. RJ, talk to him.
Dang, but I hate talking about it just because they ain't got pads on. But like, man, yeah, the offensive line, man, they didn't have a good day. I mean, it is what it is, man. They didn't have a good day. They got pushed back. You know, I don't know if it's the defense or is it the offensive line just not good. You know what I'm saying? Because they had people like Shane Ray getting to the quarterback in 0.5 seconds. Like, I don't think Shane Ray's going to do that when they put the pads on. You know what I'm saying? They had people like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, T'Vondre Sweat just bull rushing his way through there and getting a sack. Like, you know, I mean, he's probably going to do that during the season, but it shouldn't happen as much as I saw it. You get what I'm saying? You know, like I said, I want to pass judgment. I want to hold judgment until they put the pads on. But man, it wasn't a good showing by the O-line. It probably could be better. I mean, they did shuffle a lot of people around, so they'll find the right 5. You know what I'm saying? I believe in Bill Callahan. But you know what I'm saying, another concern for me had to be Will Levis on the third downs, the third down drill, man. We were sitting out there, we was like, this looks terrible. You know what I'm saying? And some of it was because of defense. Some of it just because he just straight up missing the wide open person. You know, he had that one play. He had Mason Kizzy running wide open up the field, and he threw it to somebody else, and it still wasn't close to do. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, that didn't look good. Then he threw the pick through to Calvin Ridley. I mean, that didn't look good either. But in the day, it is third and long, and he has to kind of force it down the field. But at the same time, it's like, you know,
I heard Calvin Ridley, had he adjusted to it, he maybe could have caught it, but at the same time, I mean, Will did make the throw, so I mean, he's gotta be held accountable for that.
No, that makes
Talk to him.
that that one on Calvin. Like, I don't think he could have came back and made that adjustment on that. It was pretty underthrown, pretty good. But the O line worries me a little bit. But like RJ says, I hold back a little bit because there's no pass. There's not really for you to really get hands on and how you can actually really block and stay in front of these guys. But it was worrisome a little bit because they're getting back there quick. And last year we had these conversations like, man, our D line's looking good. They getting back there. It's hard for Tannehill and them to throw and do that. We thought the D line was good, but then we just learned that it was just the O line was just ass. So there was a lot of times where Sweat is bullying Cushenberry, bro. He's bullying him right over into the lap of the QB. Jeffrey Simmons is getting back in there as well. These blitzes are coming. Those third down practice, I guess, they didn't look good, but at the same time, the defense knows you're practicing third and long, so they were blitzing a lot, and the blitzes was getting there, but that's not always the situation you're going to be in, but it's a good situation to put in. But bro, they were in Will Levis's face constantly, and it is some worrisome to know that we got to get this picked up some. So I'm not terrified like, oh, this ain't going to work and this is all going to be doomed, but it might take longer than we expected for this O-line to actually get together as a cohesive unit and actually start working right. It might take a little bit longer than we were expecting.
So everybody in the chat, man, y'all tell me on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, I mean 10 being, I guess, the best. I mean, tell me how worried are y'all about the offensive line, man? I mean, are y'all not concerned at all until we put the pads on? I mean, are you worried regardless? I mean, there are some things out there that they could be doing better, but at the same time, you have to understand what the offensive line is supposed to do. I mean, they're supposed to block. I mean, how much blocking can you do when you don't have any pads on? I mean, you're not finna grab the skin or the jerseys and all that. That's holding. I mean, I wouldn't be too worried about it. I mean, if I had to pick, I would say I'm probably about it like I'll go 5, man. I'm not worried, but I'm monitoring the situation.
Yeah, I'll probably say about a 4 right now. I'm not gonna. I gotta see it in pass, bro. I gotta see it in pass for. I really just we need to worry about this O-line. You know what I'm saying? Now if they doing the same stuff with the pads on, because I don't feel like anybody can really block when there ain't no pads on, man. You see them drills, man, they especially in college, where they'll be doing a little, you know what I'm saying, they're doing that one-on-one drills, or at the Senior Bowl where the D line just throwing the O line all over the place. Like you can bull rush all day when you ain't got no pads on. You know, to get the O lineman ain't got nothing to hold on to. But if this happens with pads on, yeah, I'm gonna be worried. Most definitely, it'll go up to about 7 or 8. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, and I'm gonna pull this photo back up here too, so you can kind of look at, like, people are on their blocking schemes though. Like, you see Pollard's there ready to get blocked. The O-line's over there. They got a double team. So they're there. It's just Skoronski's somewhere. Skoronski's up there in the middle by himself. He somehow missed for Kenneth Murray. That had to be his assignment. Had to be, because Kenneth Murray's there, and then Skoronski's right up there all by himself. No one to block.
Boy, does that camera look amazing, bro, that you got, bro. This was like you pulled this off the Titans page, bro. Like,
yeah, that's some real professional work right there. But Picture Grip said, hey, we got John Drick. Shout out to John Drick watching tonight, man. He said it's a 10. Chris, not worried until the pads go on. Said Titans offensive line is perfect. Okay. Hopefully Malik can get traded and we get a fresh start like Steve Young and Brett Favre did. We're going to talk about Malik in just a second. Sting the poison because the right side of the offensive line. We're going to talk about the right side of the offensive line too, because that's where I'm really concerned. I'm not concerned about the left side down show, not concerned about the center. It's the right side, and it's right tackle to be specific. And Nancy says it's a 5. Chifa said, I need to see him in pass first. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what it is, man. I mean, we got to see him in pass before we can actually judge him. Because, like I said, I mean, shoot, you can't go up out there and they grab a hold of jerseys and, grab a hold of, their arms and all of that and try to do your job properly. No, we need to see them, in their real element. But that's right. Go ahead.
Now, I will say this too, because I know you wasn't there to see this, but there's a multiple times because like we have been saying like right side is the side we kind of worry about. But from that practice, what I noticed too is there's a lot of times Peter Skoronski ain't where he's supposed to be, and he's out there standing by himself like that picture, and somebody's to the QB, he's out there standing by himself with like, where am I supposed to do it? You ain't never supposed to be like that. There was a time where we had a false start, the only false start in the entire practice. It was Peter Skoronski. So there was a couple of times where Peter Skoronski was the guy that was missing blocks, missing assignments, and making some mental errors out there on practice. And you're not the guy I want to be seeing that from right now.
You mean your boy wasn't jumping, wasn't false starting like a mug of Dylan Radins?
No, I didn't see that.
Somebody false started and got instantly pulled out, bro. Remember that?
Man.
Yeah, bro, it was Peter, because Peter did it, I think twice, right? He did it once and they said, go ahead and keep running it. And then it happened again. And then it was like, no, come back here. We're gonna redesign.
It was like with the third strings, bro. It wasn't even the starters, man. It was a black dude that did it, bro. I think it was Duncan. Somebody said it was Duncan. Yeah, Corey said it was Duncan. Yeah, it was Duncan, bro. That's right, Duncan, because he wound up getting pulled as soon as he did it, and he was like, it was like take your pads off everything, like get out of here.
Nah.
Yep. So him and Peter, and they both have one each. Yep.
All right, so we're gonna keep this thing rocking and rolling, man. Like I said, man, shout out to everybody watching tonight, man. Hey, and if you're looking for a vehicle, go holler at our guy Wilson down in Music City Autoplex, man. He gonna take great care of you. He don't care whether you a Titans fan, a Jags fan, Colts fan, Texans fan, Steelers fan, whatever fan. He don't care about none of that. What he care about is getting you in the right vehicle, the vehicle that you want, the vehicle that you feel comfortable with. And Wilson, he gonna make damn good sure you gonna be riding clean and not gonna be in no lemon vehicle, man. So y'all go holler at Wilson down at Music City Autoplex. If you can't make it down there, go online and check out their amazing line of vehicles. Quarterback talk. I know we kind of talked about quarterback a little bit already, but this kind of a deep dive, man. Because these quarterbacks, man, they starting to get paid. I mean, if y'all watched the show on Friday night when we was all together, and let me just say this before I go forward, and we got to do this sometime soon again, man. I mean, shit, man. I mean, I fuck with y'all. Love doing the show with y'all, but man, it ain't nothing like all three of us being there together, man. So we most definitely gotta make that happen more going forward. But like I was saying, a lot of quarterbacks, they starting to get paid. Trevor Lawrence, them reset the damn market, man. Jags always doing some fuck shit. Then Miami had to go pay Tua a whole lot of damn money. Then Green Bay. I feel different about Green Bay, though. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Jordan Love deserves it more than anybody because he don't have the weapons that Tua has. He don't have, what the Jaguars got up over there on offense. The guys in Green Bay, I mean, they aren't household names. And Jordan Love went out there and made the best of his situation. So that's why I feel like he deserves his contract more than any one of those guys. But we talking two-tone business right now. And if Will Levis goes out there and lights it up this season, man, I mean, the Titans are going to have a decision to make, and they're going to have to make that decision sooner than later because you leave Will Levis up out there too long without getting paid. I mean, shit, that price just gonna go up if he ball out. RJ, well, no, I've been putting you on the spot too much first. Firestone, Your thoughts on the situation?
Yeah, bro. No, man, I think all this started with Daniel Jones. I think the New York Giants started this shit when they paid Daniel Jones all that fucking money. And then that made the Jags feel like, oh, well, if they paid Daniel Jones that, we got to go pay Trevor Lawrence this. It's like, motherfucker. Now, all y'all done started this shit. So I'm hopeful, man. Seeing in practice, there is going to be some work still to do with Will Levis. Like the media running all this hype in the offseason, all this stuff has been nice and it has been cool and it's been fun as a Titans fan. But he still has some work to do. He's still got some things. He's missing reads out there. Maybe we ain't got the offensive line snap adjustment going off right. And you know, it's an open practice, so they're not going to show everything. They're going to keep some things in their back pocket because they know people like, because they're out there filming, taking pictures of everything that they're doing, and the social media is going to see it. So, but it's still going to be some work with Will Levis. My only hope here is that maybe the market will take a dive. Maybe some of these guys that are in this top 5 paid quarterback realm next year has a losing record. And it starts to say, hey, once you pay these guys and they ain't prove it, they're not worth the money. They need to go back to proving it, then becoming the money. And then maybe we can be sitting there like, hey, Trevor Lawrence, Tua and all these other guys, they've gotten good money, and then they don't have a 500 record afterwards. They can't, you know, they can't play well afterwards. It's like the Le'Veon Bell effect again. So I'm kind of hoping, as I'm looking at these top 5 QBs, I'm kind of hoping that they don't do good next year, just so the fact that I think it will help us with our Will Levis contract into the future. The only downside of that is it will also help the Texans with their CJ Stroud contract as well.
Oh, yeah. Solid.
Yeah, he probably already gonna get paid very high. I just look at it like this, you know, Levis, man. I if he ain't the guy, man, we don't need to pay him. I'm gonna stand on that. If he's not the guy, we don't need to pay him. Man, it's simple as that, bro. We ain't the Jaguars, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna do stupid stuff like that, bro. If he's not the guy, this is why they're trying so hard this year to see if he's the guy. If he's not, if we come out here, we only win 5 games, bro. 4 or 5 games, like everybody swear to God we are, bro. We're gonna be picking top 5 for another quarterback. Hopefully, the next coming of Joe Burrow comes out of this college football season, and we get that guy if that's the case. So we'll see.
But
Oh, man.
Shedeur Sanders.
Nah. Don't speak that into existence. But Ronnie said, oh, yeah, that Daniel Jones contract was a huge mistake by the Giants. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to say the Jags started the shit just because I'm a Jags hater. But in all actuality, yeah, the Giants, they really screwed things up. How much they get that man? $45 million for a subpar season? I mean, my God. At least Trevor Lawrence, Trevor Lawrence pulled off one of the best comebacks in the playoffs in the NFL history. And before he got hurt, I mean, the Jags were looking good on with Trevor Lawrence on the center. So, I mean, he's overpaid. Yes, he is. But I think Trevor Lawrence is a solid starting quarterback in the NFL.
Bro, because this list is, of top QB pay. So Joe Burrow, $55 million. Trevor Lawrence, $55 million. Jordan Love, $55 million. Tua, $53.1 million. Jared Goff, $53 million. Justin Herbert, $52.5 million. Lamar Jackson, $52 million. And then Jalen Hurts, 51, Kyler Murray, 46. Bro, if us and then Deshaun Watson at 46, all top 10 of y'all can lose. Have a losing record next year. We'll be all good. We'll pay Will Levis and Ryan Tannehill. Y'all remember when people were saying $16 million for Ryan Tannehill was overpaying? Y'all remember that shit? And I told y'all that the QB market was high as hell for no reason. Oh,
it is high though, bro. For no reason, bro. These bomb quarterbacks keep getting paid, bro. That's why.
Facts, bro. Just because they're a QB and you can sell some merch or whatever, but bro, they're not out here winning games and getting you to what you're trying to get to, which is the Super Bowl at the end of the day.
I think these teams are scared to take the risk because, I mean, when you don't pay your quarterback, obviously you got to go look for your guy, in which some of these teams are in a position to where they right there on the brinks of making the playoffs, and some owners, some GMs, some head coaches, I mean, hell, we went through it with Vrabel. Some of them aren't willing to let go in those situations. And I mean, there's a time and a place to, you know, I guess you could say go for it or whatever. But man, you got to understand that. I mean, shit, $50 million for average quarterback pay. I mean, I'd rather just, you know, take the risk and go find my guy than to pay somebody average and my team still be sitting right there average.
Bro, Patrick Mahomes is making $45 million a year, right? Okay. There's one other quarterback that's making the same amount of him. Him and one other quarterback is tied for 11th, right? Do you want to maybe take a guess at who that other QB might be?
Shit, take a guess at it, RJ.
You said you talking about for Daniel Jones?
No, that ties with Patrick Mahomes with $46 million a year.
Oh, Trevor Lawrence.
No, it is Kirk Cousins, bro.
Well, they making a killing off that man deal, bro.
Hey man, that's right. That right there is a heist. I mean, shoot, if I were going to pull a heist, I'm going to get Kirk Cousins' ass. Goddamn it, we getting out there scot free.
Bro, that's these QB money is making crazy money, bro.
Would you take Dak Prescott though?
Man, it depends on where the team is at. Honest to God, true. It really do. Because I mean, if we, you know, right there can get to an AFC championship game or something like that, I mean, yeah, you may want to go ahead and get that guy right. But I'm talking about these quarterbacks like Trevor Lawrence and Kirk Cousins, and I ain't gonna say CJ Stroud. Boy, I ain't gonna troll like that. But I'm talking about these real legitimate mid-tier quarterbacks who you already know what you're gonna get up out of them.
Bro, so you're asking, would I want Dak to come to Tennessee, or if I was another team, would I potentially take Dak? It's if I was tight, do I want Dak as a Titans?
Yeah,
like,
because there was a report that came out that Tennessee would be interested in Dak if they were to let him go. So
hell no, hell no, hell no. What? No, I don't want no. I do not want that, bro. After all this shit we've been saying about CJ Prescott, and we go get Dak Prescott, fucking no. No.
Hey, we at least had the best quarterback in the division.
The best at throwing dicks, shit.
Oh, man, look at him, man. But you have to think about it. You have to think about it too. Look who's coaching Dak Prescott up over there too. I mean, Mike McCarthy. I mean, he's a known choke artist. I mean, shit. Man, how many times Aaron Rodgers done cussed that man out for doing some dumb shit towards the end of games or whatever? I mean, how many times have you seen Aaron Rodgers at the beginning of games jaw jacking with that man because he done went up out there and called some foolishness? Now, I know Dak be getting out there doing his damn thing or whatever when it comes to them interceptions, but Mike McCarthy, he ain't getting off scot-free with me. Hell no.
Bro, and don't forget, Dak missed wide open wide receivers more than anybody. Cole Beasley left because they couldn't get no catches, and he would be wide open, and Dak wouldn't see him. Michael Gallup was willing to go because he would get open, and Dak wouldn't see him. Amari Cooper was willing to go because Dak didn't see him when he got open. I don't want Dak. Hell no.
I'm finna hurt some Titan fan feelings with this one, bro.
Oh.
If Dak became my quarterback, bro, he'd be the best Titan quarterback we've ever had, bro.
No, I ain't going that damn far. Hell no.
Y'all gonna hate me for this, bro.
I mean, I can make a case for
I'm
Dak.
sorry, bro.
I'm not gonna say all
look
that
at Dak
right
numbers,
now.
bro. Go pull up Dak numbers right now,
Hill.
bro.
I
And
mean,
you cannot tell me he's not the best quarterback we would ever have.
No,
man, look, man, I just don't like using that
no.
argument, man, because, and Titans fan probably finna hate me for saying this right here, but being the best Titans quarterback, I mean, it don't hold much weight at all. I mean, Steve McNair was great. He was a MVP.
I'll take Steve in the playoffs over
If
him.
you're telling me that he's the best
close.
Titans quarterback since Steve McNair and all of this right here, I mean, good God, no. I can't take that. I need my quarterback to go win a fucking championship. I need my quarterback to carry the team
at the end of the day,
from year in and year out. I need my quarterback
to
to do the things that Steve McNair didn't do. If my quarterback goes out there and does that, I mean, I will acknowledge him as the best Titans quarterback we've ever had. But until then, I'm not going to just go out there and do your damn job.
Bro.
Until
you gotta look at these numbers. This man threw for 4,000, bro, 36 TDs and 9 picks, bro. I'm sorry, bro. If one of our quarterbacks did that, we'd be on here talking about Jesus Christ.
Bro, I really don't even care about that 4,000 yard shit.
I don't care if this man throws for 5,000 yards. Until another QB takes the Titans to the Super Bowl and wins a Super Bowl, they will never be better than McNair to me, in my opinion.
That's what I said. I'll take McNair in the playoffs, most definitely. But I'm saying, if you're talking numbers, bro,
McNair plays out of his ass. McNair just came out of hurt. So he didn't always have the flashiest numbers, but McNair showed up when you needed him to, bro. I can't. And McNair led us to the Super Bowl. Nah, bro, I can't.
I agree with D saying, bro. He said passing, I'm going with that toughness, McNair. I agree with that. We just talking about playoff time, game on the line. Yeah, McNair all day.
Bro, if McNair had better wide receivers other than just, one at a time, if he had actual wide receiver core, he would have put up some damn good numbers. If he would have had Dak's wide receiver core, he would put up Dak's numbers easily.
I'm just saying that I think Dak is still a top 10 quarterback in the league. He just played for the Cowboys, bro. So he's gonna be naturally hated because he plays for them, bro.
Okay, so and then if a play goes busted and we're not passing and the QB got to run, you telling me you want Dak running that ball over McNair?
Oh no, McNair all day.
Yeah, so fuck all that passing bullshit. I got a leader right here.
I'm just saying. McNair was only throwing 22 TDs. I mean, a year. Granted, he getting us to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you gotta realize McNair days was Eddie George, and his best wide receivers was Frank Wycheck and Derek Mason. That was it. There wasn't really much for him. We had Kevin Dyson too, but bro, he didn't have anything that was really set up for him to really go out there and air it out like some of these other guys have, John Elway had and Peyton Manning had out there and shit, bro, or even Tom Brady had. So, hell no, I can't do it, bro.
Okay, maybe I did go a little too far. I probably went a little too far.
Yeah, you're gonna have to backtrack that one. You're gonna have to backtrack a little bit, man. But don't feel bad about backtrack.
He better than Tannehill last.
Yeah, most definitely.
He better than Tannehill last. I tell that.
Most definitely, man. You ain't got to worry too much about backpedaling. I mean, we'll let you get away with that one right there, but we damn sure ain't finna let these Texans fans get away with backpedaling, because boy, they asses wrote some checks this offseason, and it looks like their asses are trying to get their checks back now because, Denico Autry. And we appreciate everything Denico Autry has done with the Tennessee Titans, but he's no longer a Tennessee Titan. He's the enemy now. He's with the Houston Texans, and he's up over there getting popped for PEDs. And regardless of what he say, I mean, he may not have took PEDs intentionally, but at the same time, like TD said earlier on the radio, you're responsible for what you put in your body. If you know what I'm saying, if you taking this stuff out the factories, you gotta, assume that they're putting stuff in there that you don't know about. So if it were me in that situation, I wouldn't even go that route. I mean, I would, look for something natural. I mean, you're making too much money to be playing around with, the NFL, and you know how strict they are with this whole PED thing or whatever. I mean, shit, you get popped once, god dang it, they probably finna be in the locker room twice a week, 3 times a week, trying to get your ass again. But Firestone, your thoughts on Denico Autry getting busted by the feds? Allegedly. Not the feds, but getting busted by the NFL feds. We ain't trying to get sued or anything like that.
Yeah, no, Bro, it's always crazy because like I want to know more about these situations too. Because when they always like, you know, PED, you always think about the worst situation. Oh, they definitely take, and sometimes it can just be the craziest thing in some powder little thing that the protein shake that they got from the shelves. But like you said, you're responsible for everything you put in your body. You know that you're at a higher level. You know they are testing you for everything. So no matter what you buy, no matter what you get, no matter where you get it from, if it's me, I'm taking it to the training room. I'm taking it to the NFL. I'm taking it to all. Hey, this okay to take? Everything in here is right. I'm good. I wouldn't double check, but I want y'all to double check too. Everything is good. There ain't nothing supposed, because there's too many times, and like I said, some people can sometimes not put what is supposed to be in there. So, bro, I know it's a hassle and I know it sucks, but that's why you're paid those millions. That's why you're a professional, because you got to do the extra work. It's the same thing as like if a reporter goes out there and do a job and they're reporting on something, if they ain't got all their facts and their details, we on their ass. Yeah, it's harder to make sure that you dive into a story and get all your facts, but that's what you get paid for. Dive in, figure it all out. So, and especially when it comes to these pre-workout, post-workout stuff now, it's ridiculous to be like, well, I didn't know. It's bro, it's 2024. I don't know, don't work no more as an excuse. Well, I unwillingly put this in there. Well, start paying attention a little bit more to what you put in your body, not just the average Joe out here going to work on an everyday life. You're an NFL player and you're going to get piss tests. So if you want to be available and play like you say you want to play, sometimes you got to take that extra route. We had this shit with Taylor Lewan back in the day. He had some powder shit he was taking. He didn't know it was in there. Still, slap on the wrist, do better next time.
The NFL ain't playing around, man.
No.
I mean, it just makes sense on why he was at 37 out here getting 11. So this is the best season he's ever had in his career, man. I mean, it makes sense, man. That man was on them steroids, bro.
No,
hey, yeah, I just look at it, man. I said it when they got him, bro. I was like, man, it's gonna hurt us that we lost him. And then we drafted Sweat, and I was like, okay, cool. I'm good now. You know what I'm saying? That we don't need Autry no more. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, though, I knew that they overpaid for him, bro. I was like, $20 million. I'm like, bro, they don't even have Jeffrey Simmons in the middle to offset him, to make him do all this stuff that he did with us. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but I say this now that he gone, oh yeah, that they finna get run pass. People finna spam up the middle over and over and over again on the Texans, bro. They can't stop the run, bro. I see it now, bro. They run defense finna be trash. They run defense finna be trash.
Shout out to Rossi watching tonight, man. Hey, man, y'all make sure y'all go over to Rossi's social media account, turn him up. I'm pretty sure, I know he's gonna be doing the show this weekend. It's gonna be fire too. Him and Titan Upload, man. They've been holding it down for a long time. They some OGs to us, man. So shout out to Rossi watching tonight. And D9, yeah, they most definitely obsessed with us Texan fans. We ain't obsessed with them. We just reporting the news. And plus, too, they're in our division. So I mean, shit, know thy enemy. I mean, ain't that makes no sense. Whatever.
Yes, sir.
They're telling us that we're obsessed with the Texans, but they're on a Titan stream telling us that we obsessed with them. That's crazy. It makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, anything that bad that happens to our division benefits the Titans. So we're going to talk about it, bro. If AR get hurt tomorrow, bro, you think we ain't gonna talk about that on the show? Are we obsessed with them? You know what I'm saying? If something happens to Trevor Lawrence tomorrow, bro, you think we ain't gonna talk about them on our next show? Yeah, like it ain't just you, bro. You guys right now y'all just won the division. So all three teams have eyes on you. We trying to figure out what y'all gonna do. You know what I'm saying? We won the division back to back year. Everybody was watching us. Every move we made, we got made fun of, or that's a good move. They were critiquing every single move we made. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's no different than when practice starts up and you go in that classroom and you start studying film tape on the team you're playing that week. You're not obsessed with them, but you need to know what they're doing so you know how to attack them and defeat them. And as us, we're reporting here, we got to know everything about our enemy, especially when y'all come up when we play y'all twice a year. And y'all show up in our streams every damn stream. And every time we post something on socials, y'all's there. So, yeah, we got to know our enemy because y'all constantly show up for us.
Yeah, y'all are real fans, man. Like Runny and D said, man, y'all are both on a Titan stream, man. I mean, that right there is real founder, man. We appreciate y'all turning us up every single week because
we invite Texans, Jaguars, and fans in here.
Y'all are consistent, man. I tell you, boy. But hey, what tripped me out today was when I first posted about the Denico Autry news or whatever.
Yeah.
I shared it from Ian Rappaport. I mean, Ian Rappaport, he's everybody's source throughout the league. Here go Texan fans. Oh, you gotta be following the Texans. I mean, how could you know that fast? I'm like, it's fucking Ian Rappaport. God damn, y'all. I want to say Texan fans aren't that dense, but after today, yeah, Texan fans aren't that dense. I mean, they even up over here talking about Denico Autry is a rotational defensive lineman after sitting up over here hyping the fuck out of this dude all season long. As soon as they signed him, we were like, $20 million. Hell, I don't know about no $20 million. They're gonna take
We all said that.
He's gonna have 15.5 sacks this year. You Titans have messed up. You're going to get swept again. You're going to be at the bottom of the division. The Houston Texans rule. But now he's a rotational defensive lineman. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, y'all.
Yeah, the rotational. He was going to be in and out with who? Look at that D line. Look at that interior D line. Who they gonna put behind? Who are you rotating with, bro? Please tell me, bro. Please look at that D line. Tell me who you rotating
went from
with.
Three-headed monster to a
Y'all
rotational defensive lineman.
He said he's rotational, bro, and he's 35. Why did y'all pay him $20 million? That's a lot of freaking money, bro.
Man.
Y'all paid that man $10 million a year, bro. $10 million a year. That's a lot of freaking money. Like how the pass rushers nowadays, the best pass rushers get paid 20. You paid that man half of what they worth, bro. He's not rotational, bro. He is a starter, bro.
Hey, man. Hey, Mike, man. Texas fans, they so ridiculous, man. They talk all this big boy shit, but as soon as some adversity comes, god dang it, here they go. Oh, we're too young. He's just a rotational guy. Boy, I want to see CJ fuck up so bad this year, man. I just want to see Texan fans' reaction because they backtracking right now with Denico. But if CJ go out there and have a fucked up season, I tell you, they cannot backtrack because they done wrote some real live checks on this man. I'm talking about they calling this man a top 3 quarterback, the Messiah. We got our guy. He's going to take us to our first AFC championship game. I mean, the shit they saying about CJ Stroud should be a top 5 quarterback in history. But if he go out there and fuck up, hey, just know we're going to dedicate a whole goddamn show to y'all foolishness.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait, bro. I can't wait for these boys to not live up to the hype, bro. I'm about to, hey, you think it's bad now? Don't live up to the hype. Don't let us beat you. Don't let us beat you. Please don't let the Tennessee Titans beat you. Don't let us beat you in Houston either, boy. Oh my God.
Like Chris said, backpedaling like a motherfucker.
Yeah, if we beat y'all in Houston, your ass is getting swept. I'm telling you this now. Your ass is getting swept. Do not let us beat y'all in Houston.
It's gonna hurt them too, boy. It's gonna hurt they pride like a mug, man. And that's why I say, man, Titans, we might be a 4th. Well, it ain't no might. We are the 4th place team, but our fan base, we do not bag down. We careless. We don't give a fuck. We have fun with this shit. I mean, yeah, we outside, god dang it. That's why we control the way that we troll. I mean, if something happened with the Titans, I mean, I'm pretty sure Houston Texans fans are going to troll us about it. We just gonna be sitting there looking, reading, laughing. All right, cool. Soon as the Houston Texans fuck up, though, watch how many paragraphs we get. Watch how many eggplant emojis we get. Watch how much they get to talking about the alphabet community and all this old foolish shit that they say when they triggered like a motherfucker. I mean, Houston Texan fans, I'm gonna tell you about that fan base right there. That fan base right there is they spineless. They ain't never went through anything. That shit that they went through when they started the NFL or when they, became an NFL team or what? Ain't shit, hell. I mean, most teams, they come out struggling in their first couple of years. But the Houston Texans, they've been struggling so goddamn long, man. They really done let the Jags come up more than them. They don't let the Carolina Panthers come up more than them. They don't let Baltimore to win how many goddamn Super Bowls or whatever. Granted, they've been in the league longer, but it ain't take them no 22 fucking years to be good neither. So did the Jags. It didn't take the Jags 22 years to go to an AFC championship game. So Houston fans, what's the fucking excuse? I mean, why y'all can't be good? Why y'all gotta be one of the worst teams in the league?
It's always an excuse, man. Bro, we're a young franchise.
We're young. We're too young. We're 18 years old. We're not supposed to be doing this right now.
But we got 7. But you saying that when they get to talking trash, we got 25 division championships.
Bro, and they'll be like, we young, we're not supposed to do all this stuff. And then you bring up the Carolina Panthers, and they're like, then they want to move the goalpost again. They always want to move the goalpost. They'll say this, and then you refute that, and then they're like, but this, like, bro, stop moving the goalpost and just realize y'all suck and y'all ain't done shit, and y'all still ain't made it past the wild card playoff. Y'all's only won a wild card playoff game. All that division titles don't mean shit if you ain't doing shit in the postseason. Don't mean nothing.
Yeah, man, we giving them what they want tonight, goddammit. Hey, they watch this show, goddamn, we gonna give you what you want, especially when your players go out there and do some fucked up shit. But hey, we gonna go ahead and end this tonight, because goddamn, I'm not sitting up here talking about Texas fans and they sorry asses. They know they a spiteful ass organization. Hell, they whole organization was built off spite. They wouldn't even started another football team had, the Titans Oilers organization stayed in Houston. They ass would have been Oilers fans, man. So that's why I say they spiteful as fuck. And if that team ever leaves Houston, guess what they fans gonna do? Oh, fuck the Houston Texans. I don't give a damn about them. They can leave. We'll go start another football team. Hey, we finna end this show, god dang it. Hey, appreciate everybody watching tonight. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, tell a friend about us, blah, blah, blah. This, that, and the third. Make sure you go holler at Wilson at Music City Autoplex. He gonna get you right. I know the fall is coming up. Winter's coming up. Some of y'all vehicles may not be on point. You're gonna need to get you a dependable vehicle. And Wilson, he gonna make sure you get in a very dependable vehicle. It ain't just gonna get you to point A to point B. It's going to get you from point A to point Z. His vehicles are on point, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all go down there, holler at Wilson. If you can't make it down there, go online and look at their inventory, y'all. Hey, it's been a dope ass show tonight, man. I can't wait to do this again Friday.
Oh yes, sir, man. I'm ready, bro. Training camp's up. There's a preseason game this week, ain't it? So football.
That sorry ass spiteful ass franchise. They playing in a Hall of Fame game, man. I may watch 5 minutes of this shit, man, but outside of that, fuck.
And what I can't complain about this despiteful ass, franchise too is if the Oilers meant so much to them, why the fuck did they go ask Kansas City to be Texans instead of asking Miss Amy to be Oilers? I'll never understand that shit. Yet they want to bitch about it now. You started a team and you chose a team and you chose a name and it wasn't Oilers. Get the fuck over it now.
I don't get it at the same time. Like they was bitching about the uniforms too, and I'm like, bro, this ain't the first time we wore them uniforms, bro. Like we don't wear them uniforms. You know how long we been wearing them Oilers uniforms in Tennessee? We ain't talking about.
They wasn't saying shit when we were playing in a Hall of Fame game in the Oilers jersey. They were non-existent, but goddamn, let them win some goddamn football game, boy. They gonna cry about them goddamn jerseys. They gonna remind you of how many division championships they got, but they won't remind you about how many divisional round playoff choke jobs that they done had.
Bro, Marco, can you show them that patch that's on your jersey right there? That Oilers.
What? Tennessee Oilers or whatever.
Tennessee Oilers, that's right.
Oh yeah,
we used to be the Oilers. I know this ain't no fake ass patch or whatever.
Yeah,
I clearly remember them boys. You know what I'm saying? Running out Vandy's on Vandy's field or whatever with these jerseys on these patches or whatever. I mean, I don't know what Houston fans talking about, man. They just be triggered talking a whole bunch of bullshit. But like I said,
look at their expectations, bro. They said after whooping y'all in those jerseys, it doesn't even matter anymore. So that's what all of it. See, this is what I told you, bro. Like they got loser mentality, bro. So a regular season football game that wow, you guys beat a regular season football team that wasn't gonna go to the playoffs. That's what did it for you. You know we wearing that against y'all again, right? We're gonna do it again.
Man, we gonna beat y'all ass.
We
You know,
gonna
too.
beat y'all ass.
And we're
Y'all
gonna go to the
put them in
playoffs and win the
y'all
division
ass
and all that shit. And when we remind you about it, it ain't gonna be celebrating a division title. No, we're beyond division titles up over here. We're trying to get back to the Super Bowl and we're trying to win this motherfucker. We done accomplished what y'all haven't. So, like I said, when we win the division this year, we're going to let you know we won that motherfucker. And it's not a celebration. It's just a fuck you to the Houston Texans. Time the fuck up.